Welcome back, guys. More Big 12 football. The Baylor Bears take on the 1-6 UCF Knights. Their first year in the Big 12, not going so well. 0-4 in the conference, and coming off 4 straight losses. No good offense, no good defense, and Baylor, of course, undefeated, taking down Oklahoma State in the previous game. And Green with 11 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Not a good running game though. And Linwood over 1,000 yards, 13 touchdowns, 150 yards per game average. And they're rocking the alternate jerseys today. It is a day game. They're at home. The crowd is all there. They're excited to see the Baylor Bears doing so well this year. Ranked number 6, like I said, ahead of Oklahoma and Texas in the Big 12 South. We have conferences. We have divisions in the conference now. So that's going well so far. There's going to be a conference championship game, but who will be representing the South? So far, it looks like Baylor. Marshall took down Oklahoma and Texas, weakening their side. So let's see what happens. And Baylor will get the ball first. 13 carries, 119 yards. He was averaging over 9 yards a carry. Linwood is unbelievable. And Devin Chaffin went down, if you recall. He went down with the injury. He's out for at least 7 weeks. And there's Linwood with the first carry of the game. First play of the game, and it is a tackle for loss. 2nd and 12. And here's Downs. He connects with Rhodes. Rhodes had 2 touchdowns the last game, and he just lit it up. Here's Downs, and he finds Rhodes again. And that's out to the 35-yard line. That's a good play right there. 2 big plays. And here's Linwood in the Wildcat. He's going to hand it off to Parks. He's in trouble. They take him down. That's a 5-yard loss. They moved them back a little bit. Downs under center. On the play action, 3rd down. And he lobs it out to the tight end, but he can't hold on to it. Well, right out of his hands. They're going to go for 3 here. And they do get it. They're on the board first. The studio update now. So Oklahoma is in the top 10. They defeat Texas Tech in a close one. And they are ranked number 10th. We'll see if that goes up next week. And Kansas takes down TCU. Marshall is taken down by Iowa State in a stunner. And Maryland also upsets Indiana in the Big 10. We see upsets every week now. 3rd and 9 for the Knights. Quarterback's looking, and he does find his receiver right up the middle, out to the 45-yard line. 3rd and 3 now. Let's see if the Bears can make a stand. And he gets enough done. That's Cedric Thompson getting enough done to get the first down in Bears territory. 3rd and 10. He throws it deep down the field and way overthrown. The defender was there anyway. And the Bears get the ball back. Looking for a touchdown this drive. It's 3rd and 10. And he connects with Jay Lee. 16 yards. They're picking up big yards and big chunks. David Downs was great in the passing game last week. And he finds B.J. Allen somehow over the defender. Dangerous throw. He's going to hand it off to Linwood. And there's 5 white jerseys around him. They take him down. 3rd and 1. You know the defense is focusing on Linwood. He's going to hand it off to Parks this time. Picks up the first down. 5-yard carry. Last play of the first quarter. It looks like it's 2nd and 10. There's Linwood right up the middle. And he gets the first down. 12 yards. It's going to end the first quarter. It's 3-0. We see this every game. It's a close one. 3-0. Only one score. And like we know, Noah Walker's offense starts out slow. The defense starts out strong. And Rhodes breaks a tackle. He's in the end zone. This guy is a highlight reel. 18 yards for the touchdown. And Rhodes adds to his touchdown total. The Bears are on the board again. It is a 10-0 game. 2nd and 4. And there's the running back. He finds enough room to get the first down. Stiff-arming a defender along the way. 2nd and 5, running back right up the middle, and he gets another first down there in Bears territory. 2nd and 8, the receiver finds the pass. Quarterback finds his receiver for the first down. 3rd and 5, let's see if the defense can make a stand. Good protection, and he does find his receiver for the first down. It's a good drive so far, 2.5 minutes in. 6 first downs for both teams, and nearly picked off. They went right through his hands. 2nd and 10. the quarterback. Good protection. And nearly picked off again. There's 2 dropped interceptions by this defense. They have to get it together. 3rd and 10. Still in field goal range. Deep down the field. And overthrown. Troy Green, 4-10, overthrows his receiver. And they will go for it. Go for 3. I'm sorry. And they do. They put up 3 points. Baylor gets the ball back. 4:58 left to go on the first half of this game. There's Linwood. And he tries to juke out a defender. The blocker seemed to not do his job, so that's only going to be a carry. 8. And here is David Downs. Breaks free from a tackle. And there's Parks with the pitch. He picks up 7 yards. And there's Linwood right up the middle. And he finds 9 yards. 2nd and 1. The offensive line has been playing very well all season. There's Linwood with another first down. And they're finally in UCF territory. And Linwood with the big gain. 14 yards. Rhodes in motion. And he does get the hand off. He's going to find the first down marker. He's still on his feet. Gets pushed out of bounds. And like I said the previous game, Walker's implementing Rhodes more and more into his offense. Very dynamic. And to Corey Coleman, it's a touchdown. What a play. Defender was right behind him. He put that in perfect position. I mean, look at this. And Coleman reaches up to get it, keeping both feet in bounds for the touchdown. Studio update time. Arkansas upsets number 23 ranked Auburn. Wow, another upset, and Auburn is most likely out of the top 25 ranking. 3rd and 2 for the Knights, and that's a tackle for loss. Defense stuffs the run. 4th and 2, and the Baylor Bears get the ball back. 17-3, less than 2 minutes to go. Coleman breaks a tackle, but they tackle him after a 24-yard gain. 2nd and 10. Here's Downs, and he finds Rhodes. Breaks free, but he finally is taken down. But after getting the first down, 17-3. Do you want to add to this total before the half? And here's Linwood, picking up 8 yards. David Downs, 2nd and 2, and it's picked off by Griffin. And will they get him? They do. They bring him down, and that was just a very terrible decision. I don't know if Downs saw Griffin there or not. He just leaped up and grabbed it, and it was intended for Coleman, who was wide open. And that was a momentum killer, and UCF gets the ball with 34 seconds. Let's see if they can make something happen. Good protection, or not. They bring him down for a sack. The line collapsed in the last second, and they bring him down to end the first half of this game. It's 17-3. There's still a lot of football. UCF can still get it together. Their defense has to step up and stop Baylor. That pick put them in good position and gives them some momentum heading into the second half of this game. So far, though, Baylor has control, and we're just liking what we're seeing from Robbie Rhodes being implemented more and more in this offense. And Corey Coleman, of course, still grabbing nice passes in the end zone from David Downs. Both receivers are hard to account for by the defense, as they are just so dynamic. And Linwood, of course, doing his job on the ground, averaging, I think, 8 yards a carry. He's just killing it up front. And this offensive line is doing their job. It's an exciting team. But when you come to the stats, 137-51, 100-28, 9:35 time of play, and the 1 turnover in the final minute of the first half. Baylor is clearly in control. This defense has been great. They stopped Oklahoma State last week. No touchdowns, giving up no touchdowns in that game. And they're looking to continue that streak here. All right, here we go. And he chucks it up. And that's intercepted by Xavier Howard. The Bears get the pick, and Xavier Howard's been deflecting pass after pass all season long. And this one he hangs onto. And that's the first turnover for UCF. 2nd and 7. The Bears have great field position. Here's Linwood. Gets the first down. He's still on his feet, picking up 14 yards and a first down. 1st and 10. David Downs throws it into the end zone to Corey Coleman. That's a touchdown. The second for the wide receiver, who is just an end zone threat. Corners just can't keep up with him. He's been killing them all season long. Another studio update. Another upset in the making. Wake Forest at 2-5. Clemson ranked 9, 6-1. It is a 7-point game. Still early in the third quarter. 2nd and 13 for UCF. And that's a huge tackle for loss. They caught him immediately. Xavier Phillips, 3rd and 16. Going to be very difficult to convert, but let's see what UCF is going to do here. And he gets it off, and they do not get the first down, and they have to give it up to Baylor. And there's Linwood, and he gets great blocking. One man to beat, and he's pushed out at the 30-yard line. 33-yard run for Linwood. He has speed, as we know. And there's B.J. Allen using his moves to pick up 8 yards. 2nd and 3, and here's Williams, and that's 4th down. They're going to go for it. 4th and inches. Let's see what they do. They're going to hand it off to Williams, who drops the ball. He fumbles it, and UCF jumps on top of that. Oh, that's not what you want to see from your team. Another turnover deep in UCF territory. 3rd and 9. And he nearly gets picked off again. Keontae Griffin, 2 deflections. Nearly picked that off. Baylor does get the ball back, avoiding any points off the turnover. And here's Rhodes up the middle on a quick slant. 13 yards, 3rd and 5. David Downs dropping back, and he can't get it off in time. He's brought down for a sack. Defender beat the center really easy. Blake Keller brought down David Downs for the sack. 4th and 12. They're going to go for 3 here. And they do get it just barely. 27-3. They'll take the 3 points. 46 plays, 344. Defense has allowed 90 total yards for UCF. Defense is playing great, only 3 points, and they do get the big 15-yard reception. That's going to end the third quarter. Baylor looks like they're going to win this. It's a pretty dominant performance. If the offense is still hot on fire and they put up more points, the game is essentially over. But it's a 24-point game. Anything can happen. And UCF quarterback gets it off to Oldham for the first down. 1st and 10. Dropping back, and protection nearly collapsed, and they tackle him after the first down pickup. 3rd and 5 to see what Baylor defense does here, and he brings in the reception. That's a hard hit. Got punished for that one, but he hung on to it. Good on him. 3rd and goal. Drops back, and he throws it away immediately, seeing that the protection collapsed. Troy Green throwing that one away. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They have no choice with under 6 minutes left to go in this game. Quarterback's looking, and it's nearly picked off. It's deflected by Xavier Phillips. And Baylor now finds himself in dangerous territory. And here's Linwood. Gets the blocking he needs. Breaks free and picks up the first down. 173 total yards. 137 of them from Linwood, averaging 8.1 yards a carry. And here's Linwood with the handoff, and he is fast on his feet. That's another big gain. The crowd's going wild. 30-yard pickup. He's been doing that multiple times today. On the play action, David Downs, and picked off by Killings. That's another unnecessary interception. They bring him down. Nearly took that back for 6 points. His first interception of the game, and 2nd one for David Downs. The Knights are going to try to get on the board here if they can. Here's Green, and he's brought down for a sack. 7-yard loss. Sean Oakman, his 2nd sack of the game. He's been dominant this season. 4th and 22. They're going to go for 3. And they do get it. They put up 3 points, 6 total points. Baylor's defense is just playing lights out. No touchdowns allowed in 2 games. If they go through this one without UCF scoring a touchdown. And that's Rhodes again. 2nd and 9. Here's Linwood. Gets the blocking he needs. He's going to get in the end zone. No, he gets pushed out at the 2-yard line after a 20-yard gain. 1st and goal. Downs is going to hand it off to Linwood for a touchdown. And Linwood adds to his total for touchdowns and for yardage. The running back is having a great season. Baylor is up big, 34-6, 2.5 minutes to go. 3rd and 9, the Knights looking for something, and nearly picked off. The receiver almost had it, but he couldn't hang on to it. And that's going to end the drive for them. Baylor has it back. They just want to end this game now. Hands it off to Parks. Still on his feet, breaking a few tackles. Picks up 11. And the second team offense is in the game once again to take a knee and end this one, putting it in the books. Baylor remains undefeated, ranked 6th. Hopefully that goes up, and they remain undefeated in the conference. And they're having just a great season. UCF's continuing to struggle. Linwood accounting for 193 yards, 1 touchdown. He's just having just a great season overall, and he is the player of the game. 192 yards on 21 carries. His yards per carry is just out of this world. I mean, he is just unstoppable. 253 rushing, 199 passing. Didn't light it up in the air, but 3 touchdowns. Defensive player of the game is Sean Oakman with 2 sacks. 65% completion rate, 4 downs. He can still improve on that. The 2 picks is just not good. He needs to improve on that as well. Linwood averaging 9.1 yards per carry. He's just great. And Robbie Rose, of course, had a great game once again. 94 yards through the air. Next week, Baylor is on the road to take on Texas Tech. Do the Red Raiders have what it takes to take down the Bears? Stay tuned, guys.